Hello, welcome everybody to another video of me. Got the monkey haircut. If you guys know Pablo Francisco, he does that monkey joke in the stand-up comedy Bits and Pieces. You look like a fucking monkey, you know. Like, yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm being a fucking weirdo here. Okay. I want to talk about this particular video is POV camera movies. Now, to tell you guys the truth, POV movies are the least type of genre type of films are my least favorite type of films. Just to me, all that realistic type of footage, found footage thing, it's just not all my type. I just think it's really migraine energy thing. It's a lot. I get a lot of migraines from POV films. Particular one type of POV series, but I'll get to that in a second. I don't know what was the first POV movie. I have no idea. I could take a guess. I think one of them has to be probably Cloverfield. Maybe it was the first POV movie. Not sure. I mean, I seen it. It was okay. It was a little disappointing to me because when it first came out, I was like so freaking hyped up for this film. What bothered me, I think it was the very first experience of POV of me. And what disappointed me was the monster that was taking over the city. It was just a monster. It's nothing new. I mean, it's new. It's nothing that we all guessed it might be this and that. No, it was just a monster. That's all it was. Just a monster. And I'm like, okay, I have no problem with that. But still, I gotta give the film credit. It was still very fun to watch. It's not great. It's not good. It's okay. And but the Cloverfield was not my first POV camera horror film I saw. It was The Blair Witch. That was my first POV movie. Cloverfield was my second one. But my very first POV movie I saw was The Blair Witch Project, which for some reason I actually liked. Not a lot, just I liked it. It was good. I mean, first I just really like the intense story about these three high school students that go out in the woods and investigate this project of a witch, and probably still going on right now. It's just a very interesting thing for me to watch. I mean, I've seen it 1,000 of times. I think it's very interesting. A lot of people should watch it. It's just a really good, feel-good horror family film just to watch, and you'd be like holding on to one of your family members. It's a ton of fun to watch. Just forget the sequel that happened, The Blair Witch 2. Just forget it ever existed. Just forget it existed. You know, it didn't exist. Now, the third, I believe, was the third POV camera horror film I saw. And this one definitely gave me a fucking migraine. And you know what that movie is? Quarantine. Oh, God, I hate Quarantine. I hate it so freaking much with a passion. It's hilarious. It's just over the top hilarious. This guy who carries this big ass camera around is just so over the top. It's just funny. And sometimes it's not funny because this guy cannot keep the camera still, and it gave me a fucking migraine. I got a headache because of that film. And it was so stupid. At least in Cloverfield, it was just one of those type of cameras that you hold up a sleeve and you take it out, and you know the camera, just a little small camera, right? But this guy is the actual freaking camera that weighs about like 11, 12 pounds, and you carry it on your shoulder, and he's filming with this, like with that. Who in the right mind will do that? Okay, I'm ranting on Quarantine. It's just the Quarantine is just an absolute disaster. It'll give you a headache. It's a waste of your time. It's just there's a lot of funny moments and scary moments. There's really no scary moments. There's no really characters that you'll care about. It's just a plain out goofy film. It's not scary, and of course, Quarantine 2 Terminal is not any better. Just don't watch that. Stay away from that. I've seen it. It's not any better. Don't watch it. Um, Now the I don't know if there's four series of POV movies, because I know there's Cloverfield, I know there's Blair Witch, I know there's Quarantine and them and all that. But now, what came along has to be by far the best found footage type of movies. Has to be the Paranormal Activity movies. And now, let me tell you guys right now, I really like Paranormal Activity. I think they're by far the best of, found footage, I should say. They're just really downright good, because they're not all crazy and shit. Like, the camera won't stop moving, like, it's just a plain out still camera, and you can actually get into the characters and all the atmosphere, and they have really good acting. Okay, the only thing that is good from Quarantine has to be the acting. The acting is really good, I gotta admit. In Quarantine, the acting is good, but everything else is just crap. But in Paranormal Activity, just the story of Katie and everybody else, and I mean, the first one I did like. I did enjoy the first Paranormal Activity. The second one has to be my favorite for some, because Paranormal Activity 2 had a lot more better characters. I like the family in Paranormal Activity 2. I like the family. Has better atmosphere, and it's just a really good scary film. Like, it kept you guessing and all that, right? And it was just really good. I really enjoyed Paranormal Activity 2. As long as the first one, but I couldn't get into all the couples and all that. The boyfriend and girlfriend. I couldn't get into them. I have a problem with all of the Paranormal Activity films for this one thing. All the males are complete assholes. All of them. That's the only complaint of the Paranormal Activity films. All of the male actors are all assholes. They always get in the way. They always like, turn the camera off, turn the camera off. And it's like, no, I'm filming this. It's like, oh, stop it. It's just a camera. Look at the fucking camera, So, but Paranormal Activity 3, I saw it recently. I think about a month ago. Like, probably like back in, when it first came out, October 21st, I think. So yeah, the Paranormal Activity films, they're great. I don't know if there's any other Paranormal Activity films that are coming out, or just plain out POV camera, because the only ones I know is Blair Witch, Cloverfield, Quarantine, and Paranormal Activity. That's all I know. But you know what? That's pretty much all, you guys. I just wanted to talk about a simple video of my opinions and how many POV films are there. I do enjoy the paranormal the POV camera movies. They're very fun to watch. But they're my least type of films to watch, as in horror terms. And yeah. So that's pretty much all I want to say, you guys. The POV horror films, they're great. They're fun to watch. Threw up for a second. They're very fun to watch. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Watch Paranormal Activity is the best POV found footage terms. I think it's the best one, including Blair Witch. Watch that too. Oh, and I forgot to mention Wreck. That's right, Wreck. Wreck is Quarantine is a remake of Wreck. So watch Wreck too. Wreck is a lot better than Quarantine, even though Wreck wasn't that good either. But watch that instead. But anyways, until then, you guys, I'll see you guys later for more videos and more reviews and all that, and other rants that I can do in the past. But I'll see you soon.